Moving forward, Cincinnati Bengals. Now. Here's the thing. I'm not going to look at Cincinnati. Look, let me just dissect the pick. The pick, they get JaMar Chase, the best wide receiver in the draft, in my opinion. You pretty much pair him back up with Joe Burrow. Those two was a really big reason why LSU had that historical season. 2 years ago? I understand that. But at the 5th overall pick, and again, I said this in the mock draft. If Joe Burrow never would have got hurt, look, let me say this. You have T. Higgins, you have Boyd, you have Thompson, you have Joe Mixon. You don't need JaMar Chase. Now, again, I understand he's the best wide receiver in the draft, but your quarterback just got hurt because the offensive line was horrible. And you didn't adjust the offensive line. I understand that you can adjust the offensive line in the next round, but you have Penei Sewell or Rashawn Slater. They're both sitting right there. And don't get me wrong. Again, I keep saying it. I understand JaMar Chase is a great talent. All these players are great talents, but you don't need JaMar Chase. So while you do reunite him with Joe Burrow and you do lock up the best wide receiver, Joe Burrow is injured right now recovering from injury because the offensive line was so bad and he was running for his life all the time and it finally caught up to him. And you have the two best offensive linemen that are still sitting there in Penei Sewell and Slater, and you don't get neither of them. So because of that, I'm going to give it a D. I'm going to give it a D because, yes, you get, the best wide receiver in the draft, but I'm giving it more of a D because you don't need him. Like I said, you have Boyd, you have Higgins, you have Mixon, you have Thomas. You needed an offensive lineman, and you have Penei Sewell, who a lot of people are saying is good enough to be a Hall of Famer one day, and you don't get him. Hell, even if he was gone, you could have get Slater. You could have get Vera Tucker. There was a lot you could have got, and you got a wide receiver, the position that you don't need. So I'll give it a D. I'm only really giving it a D because of how good JaMar Chase is. Honestly, I'm leaning more towards F, but I'm going to give it a D just because I understand and I know how good JaMar Chase is. But the Cincinnati Bengals The Cincinnati Bengals were in desperate need of a lineman, and they had the two best linemen still available, and they didn't go for him. So that's why I'm going to give it a D minus. Honestly, I'm giving it a D.